Hi, Mister.
How are everyone doing well?
Yes, doing very well. Yes.
Good morning, Mister.
This is
Good morning, Mister.
Good morning, how is everything? Doing well?
Mister, today is my birthday.
We will start in 2 to 3 minutes when everyone is there, okay? So please no videos, no cameras if you don't mind, so we can focus, okay?
Mister. I have a question. What's grade?
Once we have questions, we can raise hands, no problem, okay?
Mister.
So we can start now, okay? Now all of you will be muted till okay, now we are 40, 41, that's amazing. Okay. No cameras, please. No cameras, please. Okay, I think everyone can hear me now. So let's start. Look, everyone, today we'll have grammar, we'll have 2 lessons, dashes versus hyphens, and the other one will be brackets versus parentheses. Regarding the dashes, and hyphens, we'll have a kind of introduction, and then we'll have a video that will explain most of the things, and I will have my own comments, and then we'll have online quiz. The same with brackets and parentheses. So let's do it, the first part, and so on. Look, a dash and a hyphen. The difference here between dash and hyphen is just how somehow worded. One of them is like somehow short and the other one is longer. One of them is used to just join words. The other one is used to join like sentences or add extra information. And they are like when you should learn how to use them vividly, as we will just watch on the video, to be able to just create amazing, fabulous writing and so on. So,
Mister, I can see the screen.
together now. Okay.
Hyphens and dashes. What are hyphens and dashes? Let's look at hyphens first. The main use
Yes.
of hyphens is to join 2 or more words into compound words. A dictionary will usually tell you whether or not to use a hyphen and how to break a word at the end of a line of your writing. Here are examples of compound.
So listen, all of you. We have here the idea of a hyphen. A hyphen is mainly used to join words. Yes, not sentences. And somehow the hyphen is like shorter than the dash. Yes, we are using it only to join sentences, and we will have some examples here, okay?
Adjectives where hyphens are used. Red hot chili, 3-stage process. Hyphens are used in compound nouns such as mother-in-law, merry-go-round, and also in numbers and fractions. Examples, 3/4 and 28.
Okay, here we are having hyphens are used to make compound adjectives. How? The word chili is a noun. It is modified by the adjective red hot. Red hot consists of two words, so that's why we call it compound adjective. It is modifying the noun chili. The other one here, the word process, it's a noun. This noun is modified by the two-word adjective 3-stage. You get that? Also, we can use the hyphen when we are having compound nouns like mother-in-law, maybe a teapot, sometimes it's working, and when numbers and fractions, like as you can see, 3/4 or 28. Sometimes you are not using the hyphen with numbers, it's okay. So it can be used or not. You get the idea? I'm talking about numbers.
When a prefix is added to a word, a hyphen is sometimes needed to avoid confusion. In these examples, you can see the prefix with a hyphen and then the word ex-actor, co-author, non-English.
Okay, when we have a prefix like ex or co or non, without the hyphen, non-English, maybe it's weird somehow. So I'm using a hyphen after the prefix to just make the meaning clear. Like here, if you are using co-author with nothing in the middle, maybe you will be confused. The word will be weird somehow. It's not so vivid.
Hyphens also separate letters when a word is spelled out letter by letter, such as A-E-I-O-U, which of course are the vowel sounds. Now for dashes.
Okay. We got the idea of hyphen. Take care. Dashes, we have two types of dashes. The first one, we call it N because it is like the length of the letter N. And the other one, we will see it M because of the length of the letter M. So the two dashes, the first one is shorter than the second one that we will see it later. And the hyphen is the shortest of all. So we have three lengths here. The hyphen is so short or the shortest. The N dash is longer than the hyphen, and the M dash that we will have it is the longest. Yes, how we use them?
An N dash is the length of a printed N. Its main use is to connect numbers and sometimes words.
So mostly numbers and sometimes words. It's not commonly used a lot.
In ranges of dates, times, and page numbers, an N dash means up to and including.
Take care of the meaning. One of the meanings is up to and including. How?
So here we have April dash June. So for April dash June, we know this means April, May, and June. Pages 17 to 26, it means from page 17 to 26, up to and including all those numbers. And for the dates 2003-2009, it means up to and including those years.
So the N dash here for that example, pages 17 to 26, it means all the pages between 17 and 26, starting from 17 reaching 26. That's the N dash.
In other uses, the N dash means to. The London-Paris train leaves at 2 o'clock means the London to Paris train.
The idea of the other meaning for the N dash is to London to Paris.
Australia has defeated New Zealand 44-41. Find the keystroke in your computer's word processor that makes an M dash. You may
Now we'll have the longest one. Yes? Wait, just like you finish that part and then I will hear you, okay? Those who are raising hands, just a minute. The M dash here is the longest. Yes?
have seen another sort of dash in some texts, an M dash. An M dash, or simply a dash, is the length of a printed M. It makes a sharp break in a sentence and can be used like parentheses in pairs. So for example, give the bicycle to my dad, dash, we call him Mr. Fix-It, dash.
Look at that one. What is between the two dashes here or the two M dashes, just like extra information? I can read the sentence, give the basket to my dad to get it repaired. Yes or no? So here, the M dash is adding extra information. And by the way, it can be replaced by a lot of things. It can be replaced by maybe two commas here and there and so on. You get the idea? So here we are using the M dash for extra information because the sentence is just like, okay, without it, without what's between the two dashes.
To get it repaired. It can also be used as a comma. We discussed our plan, dash, a plan that would give us victory.
Okay, in the second one here, I can remove that dash and add a comma. It will work. In the first one here, I can remove these two dashes and add two commas or add even parentheses that we will explain later. You get the idea? So it all works.
An M dash can also be used as a colon. Lunchbox, jacket, hat, library bag, dash. He forgot everything.
Okay, now here I can use a column. The columns, the two dots up each other. So I can use here a column or I can keep the M dash. Here we are having what? Is introducing here objects like lunchbox, jacket, hat, library bag. All these objects he forgot. He forgot everything. You get the idea? So I have a kind of a list, then a column or M dash, and then explaining what happened to those objects. He forgot everything.
Find the keystroke in your computer's word processor that makes an M dash.
This is a fabulous example, or we can say practice. You can see these arrows. You are going to replace these arrows with the hyphen or the two kind of dashes, the M dash or the N dash. Just take like 2-3 minutes and I will let those who are raising hands speak and so on. So tell me your own opinion. Yes? Someone raised the hand and I let him talk. Yeah? Yes?
One, after it, a hyphen.
I'm sorry, would you just make it clear?
One, after one, a hyphen.
Just get a piece of paper and maybe you're right and write them all and I will discuss them. You get the idea? But it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
But
okay, thank you.
Why the first one is a hyphen? Why do you think that?
Because it's a fraction.
Excellent. Okay, let's have someone else, if you don't mind. Yes?
Hello, mister. Which book is it?
It's not a book, my dear. It is all online. You get the idea? You want to participate in that? Like the second one here, man eating sharks. What do we have here? What do you think?
Man eating sharks?
The first line here, we are having some errors. You should add a hyphen or N dash or M dash. So what do you think in the first line? Your colleague just told us in the first one, 1/3, it will be a hyphen because it's just like fraction. And the second
Yes.
one, what do you think?
Like a dash.
Why it's a dash? Why do you think that?
Because it makes like connecting each other.
So this part, is it connecting sentences or words?
Words.
So we have here man eating. Man eating together, it just can be considered as an adjective modifying the word what?
We find sharks.
Yes, so when we are having adjectives like that, we are using hyphens or dashes. What do you think?
Um,
Don't worry, we can have like someone else to talk. Okay, I'll mute everyone now and we'll start. I think Yazan is raising a hand. Okay. Yes? Yes, Yazan?
After man,
Yeah. We are having it here. You will have a hyphen or a dash.
after man or
Yeah, just in the place of the arrow. Here.
a dash,
Why?
because it's connected to adjectives.
Man eating, it is called compound adjective. It is one adjective modifying the word shark or sharks, I mean. You get the idea? Let's have someone else. I have here Hamza. Yes, Hamza? Hamza not there anymore. So let's have Yusuf. Yes, Yusuf?
It will be dashes because it's extra information.
It is not extra information. It is describing shark or sharks.
No, I'm talking about will he.
He did not say that, young man. Okay, no problem. Now I'll meet you all and we can do that, but I have Taha. I want to hear Taha. Taha, what do you think of the second line? Taha, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Will
Yes, sir.
he, can he be here on time? What do you think of these two parts?
Sir, I think the first one will be, because it's will he, I think it will be dash.
And the second one?
I'm not sure about the second one.
Both, it should be the same. You get the idea? Because like here, I can say, will he be here? If I ignore that part, can be like one sentence. Will he be here on time? You get it? So what's before and after should be the same. You get my point?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, we have Saleh. Go ahead.
Can I answer?
Sorry?
Because I can't open the camera.
I'm sorry?
I can't open the camera. Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Mister, I've been raising my hand since a long time. Can you see me?
My dear, I'm just seeing like 4 or 5 at the top, but it's okay. Go ahead, Abdullah. Abdullah, I cannot see your name even. It's that one. Yes, okay, Abdullah.
Yes,
I got it. Yes. Go ahead.
Number 3.
What do you think? It will be what?
She's got everything we need. It will be a dash. Because it can be used as a column.
I'm sorry, would you read the line?
She's got everything we need. We're gonna use a dash because it's column.
Okay, we will discuss that now. Listen, everyone, all of you will be muted if you don't mind, and we will discuss that now, okay? Now.
Okay, applying what you have learned about the use of hyphens, N dashes and M dashes, insert a dash or hyphen in the spaces marked with arrows. So in the first sentence, 1/3 of the attacks were by man-eating sharks. You insert hyphens.
Both are hyphens. As you said here, this one is fraction, and here we have an adjective modifying sharks. So it is hyphen.
A hyphen because in the first example, 1/3 is a fraction, and in the second, we have a compound adjective.
Compound adjective of two words, man eating, modifying sharks.
Will he, can he be here on time? This requires M dashes because the M dashes here are used like parentheses and used as a pair. She's
Take care, M dashes, the longer one. When you were discussing, I accept you saying dashes because like, I don't want to embarrass you or like confuse you between the M and N dashes. Now, here we are having M dashes, and even here in that word, it's M dashes. I will just tell you why, but let's continue.
got everything we need. Screws, nuts, bolts, and tools. An M dash is used in this sentence like a colon.
So in that one here, I can use brackets, yes, instead of it. So it is M dashes. Here I can use, as you can see, the column before scrolls, the column, the two dots above each other. So instead of the column, as you know, it will be the M dashes, the longest one, okay?
You'll find the answers on pages 7-11.
So N dash, why? It is starting from 7 to 11. It means 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I want you to have a look on that. That one is very short, which is the hyphen. Yes, the first one here, man eating. And N dash, it's somehow longer than the hyphen. Compare, yes? And here we are having the M dash, it's the longest. You get my point? So let's continue.
Here, an N dash is used, and it means up to and including the numbers 7 to 11. That's a glorious 150-year-old tree in your garden. Here a hyphen is used. This is a compound adjective.
Look, the noun here is tree. That's the main noun here. Look, glorious, 150, year, old. All that starting from glorious to old, it's just an adjective modifying the word what or the noun tree. But I'm having here 150-year-old. I'm just adding that dash here to separate those two words as adjective modifying the word tree. So that's an hyphen.
Flinders sailed around Australia from 1801 to 1805. An N dash is used because we are referring to years and it means up to and including.
Now you got the idea of the hyphen, N dash, M dash.
1801 to
It will
1805.
be summarized now.
Remember, punctuation helps others to understand our writing. Hyphens are mainly to join two or more words to make compound words.
So hyphen for words only, not sentences.
For example, cross-eyed, and to avoid confusion when adding prefixes. For example, re-employ. An N dash or rule is longer than a hyphen and connects numbers and words.
Longer than a hyphen, connecting numbers and words. In which way?
Mainly in ranges of dates, times, and page numbers. For example, pages 90 to 99. An M dash or rule is longer than an N dash and makes a sharp break in a sentence. They can be used as parentheses, commas, and colons.
Take care of that part, a sharp break in the sentence. A sharp break in the sentence means it's just like adding extra information.
For example, that's enough. I can take no more. Different word processing software uses different ways to insert N dashes and M dashes.
Okay, now listen. We got the introduction, we got the video, and I believe it's time for the online
Quiz.
Yes. So, where is it? I think I have.
Mr.
Yes, you
Mister.
can ask.
Could I ask one question?
Ask a lot. I will unmute you here, but just a minute. Just a minute. Who's talking?
Mahallawi.
Go ahead, Mahalawi.
Mr. What is the difference between N dash and M dash?
Look, the N is a shorter one, but it is longer than the hyphen. Yes, the M is longer, and somehow the N dash is used between words in a specific way. You get the idea as the
Yes.
video shows. But the M dash is the longest one. It's mostly are using it most of the time for adding extra information and so on. You get the idea?
Thank you, Mr.
Sir, can you
Yes.
repeat that?
I cannot, young man, but I will just paraphrase it. I'm just saying
Mr.
that.
Can I?
Mr. Can you explain the difference between M dash and N dash?
I said it now,
I
young
still
man.
get confused. Sorry, I get confused.
This is Abdulaziz.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Okay, so listen, all of you. We call them dashes. It's okay, but dashes are two types. The N1 is shorter than the M1. Mostly the N dash is joining words. Yes, the M dash is used here like for extra information, like sentence and so on. Yeah, you will just see it now in that practice, and we can have questions by the end. Okay, now look everyone here.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Mr.
For the first one here, I have Naim. He can talk here. I will mute you all, and then I will choose those who are raising hands. Yes? Okay. Just a minute.
But Mr. My camera is private.
Okay, now the first one here, a dash is, let's have Basil. Okay, I have Basil here. Yes, Basil? Basil, are you there? Okay. Who else here? Yes? Anyone there? I have maybe Naim, yes. I unmute like 2 or 3 of you. You can get me or not? Maybe you have a problem with the microphone. Let's have Yahya. Yes, Yahya?
Lower than a hyphen.
Yes?
It's lower than a hyphen.
The dash is welcome.
Shorter than a hyphen.
Okay. By the way, here we have the audio of longer. Now, let's continue. Who would like to just speak, you can go ahead, but please, no noise. What about the second one?
Mr. How many questions?
Mr. I can the camera.
Okay, let's have, yes, go ahead, Naim. Naim, yes. Some of you are raising hands and their microphones are not working. Okay, let's have Basil again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Basil, finally.
Okay.
Where are you?
Hi, my mic was something wrong.
So young men, please make sure that the microphone is on and working so we don't have to waste time, okay?
A hyphen is
Yahya.
used.
Yes, what do you think?
A hyphen is used to join two words together and separate the syllables of a single word. True.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, Basil, one more please, and then we'll have Yahya or anyone else.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Fill in the blank using a dash or hyphen. She was a multi-blank media artist. Hyphen.
Okay. Why?
Because it's just two words connecting two words, not a sentence or a phrase.
Okay. We can have someone else. Where is we have here Yahya was here, I think. So Yahya, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. Welcome. How are you doing? Well?
Yes.
Still alive?
Yes, yes.
Okay, young man. Go ahead. Why?
That told us Bob, Jerry, and Jack to take out the trash over an hour ago. It's a dash.
Let's see. Why, Yahya?
Because it's not connecting words, it's connecting sentences.
Okay, one more. Yahya, please. And I will have Ahmed Medhat after you. Yes, what do you think?
True or false? The dash takes the place of a period. Think it's false.
Okay.
It takes the place of a comma or column.
No, my dear, can work. So, listen, everyone. I'm having another one here, and I think Ahmed Medhat is on. Ahmed, yes? Are you following? Ahmed Medhat? A problem again with the microphone, maybe. So,
Hello?
yes, Ahmed?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What is red punctuation doing in the sentence? Someone put googly eyes all over the place in here. And if I'm being honest, I'm a bit creeped out. They are dashes. They're separating sentence elements.
Okay. Let's check it. Thank you. Now, what about Mahallawi? Yes,
luckily, Chester looked down and noticed his tied together shoelace before. See you, mister.
Okay, as you like it. Even if you said D, I don't mind. No.
There is no D.
I'm just kidding, Mahallawi.
Okay.
Okay. Look, my dear. Read it, Mahallawi.
Luckily, Chester looked down and noticed his tied together shoelace before. Nothing.
Okay, look. If you are choosing here, which one you are having now, A or B? Think.
Wait.
Take your time.
A.
Why A?
Because it joins. Yes, because it's a hyphen and joins two words.
So, do you think tie together, it's an adjective?
No.
Why?
Because tied is a verb.
My dear, but if we have two words joined together like that, if you are saying the blue-eyed girl, blue-eyed here, for example, is an adjective for girl. So,
yes.
get the idea? So, what do you think? So, if it is an adjective, we find what?
A.
Okay, look.
Shoelace.
Okay, now, here, tie together, it's just an adjective, compound adjective, modifying the noun shoelaces. Is that the point? Okay. Next.
Thanks, mister.
Mostly welcome. Now I have a lot of hands. I did not hear that young man. I think Muhammad Mu'taz. Yes, Muhammad.
Mister, I have a question and I want to answer.
Go
I have
ahead,
a
young
question.
man. No problem.
Mister, when we are writing, how do we write like the space of the M dash and the N dash? Like how do we write the sizes?
Look, it's the same size as the printed letter N, and the M dash the same size as the, or the same length as the printed letter M. You get the idea?
Okay. Yes, Mister.
No answer. By the way, everyone, listen. This session, it will stop after maybe minutes because that program giving me only 40 minutes. So maybe I'll have another one after that, but let's just finish before they tell me just get
Okay.
out. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Mister. Mint flavored toothpaste tastes good, except when you drink orange juice right after you brush your teeth. Choose one answer. It's it's a hyphen.
A or B?
It's a hyphen.
A, yes?
A. Yes, it's a
Why?
hyphen. Because it two words together two adjectives together to describe
It is
toothpaste.
one compound adjective. Yes, thank you. We
Welcome.
have here, I'm not sure who is this, but we can try. No one here. Okay, I have here Mahmoud iPhone on mute. Yes, Mahmoud, yes. Are you there? Okay, no one is there. Yusuf Hussein. Yes,
Yes,
Yusuf,
Mr. Amir.
go ahead.
Our teacher got sick over the weekend, so we had a short-term substitute for the first half of the week. Our teacher got sick.
No problem. Go ahead.
I would go with A.
Okay. Try again.
B.
Okay, are you taking them by order? A, B, and then C?
Nah.
Okay, why?
Because it's connecting two words.
And adjective for the word substitute. Okay.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
And great. Okay, just a minute, if you don't mind.
No, I'll fight. You guys read it.
Okay. Well, we finished, I think, the part of yes, here. So we got this all. Now it's the brackets and parentheses. By the way, I'm not sure the time as well, but we'll try. Look, mostly brackets and parentheses are somehow the same. Yes, even parentheses is just like it can be a kind or a type of brackets. Yes, I'll just let you just have a video now, which is an easy one. So mostly we can use each one instead of the other. Yes, in a way, and you will just get that when we start that video. So please, just a minute.
Brackets. Brackets come in pairs.
Okay. Now, are you there? I believe yes. So, brackets now.
Brackets. Brackets come in pairs and are used to add extra information to a sentence. This extra information can be a word, a phrase, or even an entire sentence. There are two types of brackets. The first type is parentheses,
So you can see that parenthesis is a type of brackets. You get the idea?
Parentheses are generally used to add extra information in the sentence. For example, Philip studied all day for the grammar test. I went to the museum with Becky, my best friend.
Here we are having what's between the brackets or the parentheses, extra information. I can read the sentence without. For example, I went to the museum with Becky, and that's it. You get my point? Extra information, yes? Also, I can use maybe dashes for extra information here also, yes? So let's continue.
The sentence should still make sense if the bracket element is removed. For example, if we remove all day, Philip studied for the grammar test. The sentence still makes sense. In the second example, if we remove the bracket element, we're left with, I went to the museum with Becky. So the sentence still makes sense. The second type of bracket is square bracket. Square brackets show that words have been added to a direct quotation. It may be necessary to use square brackets if you are providing extra information in order for a quote to make sense. For example, we went and had a brilliant time. This quote isn't very clear as there isn't much context. However, we can provide extra information using the square brackets. For example, we went to the theme park and had a brilliant time.
So here I'm adding extra information. So we have here, brackets are just like parentheses and square brackets. The parentheses, these ones, and the square brackets, that ones, okay?
If punctuation is required within the brackets, then this should be included before the closing brackets.
Take care, before the closing brackets.
If punctuation is required in the surrounding sentence, then place these outside the bracket. For example, after lunch, a tuna sandwich, Ali ate an apple.
Look at that comma, it's outside. Yes? Or after here, the brackets we have.
The comma belongs to the surrounding sentence. Therefore, after closing the bracket, we place the comma to show this.
So, now, we have just an easy thing here. I just want to discuss it with you, and then we can have maybe questions and so on. Okay, let me have, okay, we have, yes? Hello? Not responding, so we can have Saleh. Yes, Saleh? Yes, Saleh?
Which
Go
has the correct punctuation? My shirt that is yellow became very dirty. The first one, A.
Why, Saleh?
Because it gives more information about the shirt.
Okay. Thank you, Saleh. We have here Laith. Laith, yes, go ahead. Are you there, Laith?
Mister, can I answer?
Go ahead. Who's it?
المؤتمن.
Go ahead, my dear.
First one.
Okay. And Mu'taman, continue with the other one because it's just like an easy, silly one. Yes, go ahead, Mu'taman.
Why are parentheses used? Adding more information into a sentence without an interruption.
Look, my dear. Al-Mu'taman, like you. So another one. Yes, do that one, Al-Mu'taman.
Which sentence uses parentheses correctly?
So this is the question. Yes, go ahead.
My planner is white and green. He answered the question after spending 5 minutes on the question. Wrong.
So you are with the second one.
Yes.
Why? Great, like adding extra information.
No.
So what do you think? Look, read it with me. He answered the question wrong. Working or not?
Between the parentheses.
Forget about what's in between. Read the sentence. He answered the question wrong. It's a sentence. So as long as it is working as a complete sentence, so what's in the middle is just like extra information to explain or to modify or to add. You get the idea?
Yes.
Okay. So let's have Mahallawi. Yes, go ahead.
Which sentence has been written correctly? Although I didn't want more. This show.
I will have Ali after you.
The first one.
Okay. By the way, both are correct. You know why? You can use here pizza or then use, like here we are having extra information, modifying which dinner, modifying which show. So Mahallawi,
Yes.
both are accepted. Ali.
Yes, yes.
Ali, yes. Ali, are you there?
Oh, yes, Miss, I'm here.
Go ahead.
What are brackets used for? Adding missing information.
Wait, Ali, because it's a silly one. You will have another one. Yes, continue, Ali. This is 32. Yeah? Yes, Ali, go ahead.
Why might brackets be used?
By the way, both are accepted, Ali. I need a question. Because both can work. Maybe. Look at this one, Ali. I just want to explain something. Listen.
Yes.
When we use brackets, look at the second one where the writer did not want to use parentheses. So they can be used instead of each other. You get the idea? So.
Oh, yes, yes.
Now, listen, everyone. Oh my, just a minute.
No.
Now, listen, everyone. I think I'm just out of time now, and we have like stop that. If you have anything, just contact me on WhatsApp. It will be fun. Yes. And really, I do appreciate that. So let me just stop that and see you later. Okay. And maybe it will be tomorrow. I think inshallah it will be every day the same time. Okay. See you.